Okay, so this little testimony personal blog will be about my how God healed me through Chick-fil-A sauces. And I know that sounds so crazy, like how she get healed through some Chick-fil-A sauces, but let me tell you. Um First of all, I will say that I love Chick-fil-A sauces. I am not a lover of their chicken. I'm not a lover of their chicken. Probably because back in the day when they would give out the samples, I figured it out. I'm like, these samples really don't taste like the chicken. So they was doing something extra special to make those samples taste real good, But I like Chick-fil-A's ethics. I like Chick-fil-A for what they stand for. And, they are really a leading company, in fast food. They really are. They're the top company in fast food because I researched it. But the thing about their sauces is I just like that they have the varieties and they are good. They're consistent and they're good. And you can get them all the time. They're never like, we're out of this, we're out of that. No, they don't do that. They always have their stuff on point, right? So the thing that I like about their sauces is they have a lot of them. And I am considered like a person who, I wouldn't say I'm obsessive compulsive, but I'm kind of compulsive. I'm obsessive when it comes to, if I want it, I want it. If I want it, I want it, and that's it. So the way I would go to Chick-fil-A is I would always, my earring fell out. I would always go and order a kids meal. The reason why I order kids meal because I have Mila, and I would do this with my son too. Whenever I would eat out, I would try to conserve my money because I want her to have what she wants. And she wasn't eating Chick-fil-A. She would eat like something else, like a pizza or something. It'd be $20, whatever. And I'm like, well, I'm not spending myself $10 or $20 to eat because I don't have it. I'm just telling my truths. I am a mother. I am working a business. And if you don't have it, you just don't have it. And a lot of people, they don't be truthful about that. I didn't have it. I don't have it a lot of times. So what I would do is I would get a kids meal. And I'm fine with that because I don't like their chicken anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I would get a kids meal and I would get like a 3-strip kids meal, whatever, 2-strip, whatever they would give you, a 6-piece nugget, whatever. Now they got 5 pieces because they've cut back. But so in getting this, I would always get every sauce. And I'm like, well, I'm going to make up for getting a kid's meal, and I'm going to get every sauce they have, and I'm sitting here with 20 sauces. I think they got like 10 sauces, 8 to 10 sauces. I'm sitting here with 3 pieces or 2 pieces of chicken with 8 sauces. And my mom is just like, that's crazy, But I taught my son that too. He don't get a kid's meal. Now, he likes to eat high expensive meals, He will spend some money on some food. So, but he likes sauces too, like me. And I'm like, he learned that from me. I said, but God, within my journey, early on, I was still getting like the 8 sauces every time I would go to Chick-fil-A. And so over time, as I started walking with God more, getting his peace, I noticed that, and it was nothing that I said consciously that I'm going to do, but I noticed how as I started becoming more peaceful in my spirit and within myself, listen now, I started becoming more peaceful within myself. I started to get less and less and less sauces. I started to be this is a good point right here. I started to be very selective. I started to be very selective, and I started thinking of others too. Selective and thinking of others when it came to how many sauces I got, because I was doing way too much. And I noticed, like, if I was getting 8 before, to sit there with all of them just lined up, opened up, and I'm dipping and eating, my little 2 pieces of chicken, trying to just savor each piece. And I love their fries too, and I dip my fries in them too. But so I started seeing that me getting less and less sauces was putting me in a disciplined place. within myself. God was doing that, and I didn't even know. It wasn't me doing it, because I would still be getting 8 sauces. You know, I would still be sitting up with 8 sauces and a kid's meal. Okay, I'm just being very real with you. I'm telling you the truth. So it's funny, but it's really it's a lesson. And then as it went on, now what I do, I said, okay, God, you a God who work in threes: Father, Son, Holy Spirit. You know, love, joy, and peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a three in one. So now, and it's so funny, I always get 3 sauces. Normally I might get honey mustard, which is one of my favorites, barbecue, but I'm kind of getting more towards Wendy's barbecue sauce, because it's really good now. But I will get their barbecue sauce, and I'll get Polynesian. If I don't get Polynesian, I'll get the Chick-fil-A sauce, because it's good. But I'm down to 3 sauces every time. When I go through the line, I'm like, this is what I'm getting. And I always pick 3. And I'm at peace with that, and I'm happy with that. And I'm leaving more for other people, you know, and I'm not being a obsessive person where it's like I just have to have everything. Because in life, that's how people be. That's how I was. I just had to have everything my way. Everything to me, you know, selfish. You know what I'm saying? But God he healed me from that. And I wasn't even asking for it. But that is a way that he did heal me through my walk with him in them 10 years. I have gotten down from 8 to 10 sauces. Now I'm on 3. I'm on 3 sauces, and I'm fine with that. I sit up, I open my 3 sauces with my kids' meal. Mila's eating her $25, $30 pizza. You know what I'm saying? She get to get what she want, and I'm getting what I want. And I am happy about that. I am at peace with that. I have become to be at peace that God has put me in a place where I can have less of something and still be having fun and being joyful. I don't have to have all the big fancy stuff, you know, because I used to want it all and have to have it all. But I don't have to have that no more. And that's not saying having those things is bad and nothing. Have what you have. Do what you do. If you're a person who has to have 20 sauces, do what you do. This is how God healed me to get me to the point that I needed to be. Maybe that's not a problem for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not your issue. But he knew that for me was leading me in the wrong direction in a lot of other areas of my life, because I had to have 25,000 Chick-fil-A sauces for one little kid's meal. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just how God works. He is a God of fairness, but he also gets you to the point where you need to be, so you can, when you do get something big or great or whatever, when he does bless you with something, you will know how to handle it. You will not think like, I deserve all of this because I'm whatever or whoever I am. He will show you, and you will realize, God, he did this for me. You did this for me, you know. And it's not saying that one day I might get 4 sauces. I may, you know, but right now what I'm doing is 3. If they bring a new sauce on the market, I might add that in, you know, like they might bring in, I don't know, blueberry sauce. I don't know what they're going to do, but whatever they do, I might say, okay, I'm going to try that. I'm not going to be stuck in a lane that I can't do, you know, and feel like because God has done this, I can't even get any more sauces. But I have learned discipline within what I do and what I get. And I'm thankful for that. And that's the story. How God healed me through Chick-fil-A sauces.